So for another short little mini lesson, let's just look at attaching a strap, because a strap is really handy if you want to stand up and play. I don't usually use one when I'm sitting down, but you could. But basically, if you want to stand up and play, you're going to need a strap, because again, you can't be holding the guitar while trying to play it. You need to have your hands free to be able to move around. So I just have a classic, just basic leather strap. Nothing special about it. So there's two spots to attach. One is back here, and most guitars will have this standard. If you have a pickup, you might have your pickup or plug-in jack right there. So I attach one side right there and just pull it snug. And then there's two spots to attach the other end of the strap, and I'll show you both. So I have a strap button right there. I don't know if you can see that. I had that installed. It didn't come. Most guitars don't have that by default. And I strongly recommend having someone, that qualified professional install that for you. I know on these Collings guitars, if you don't put it in the right spot, you can, drill into the neck joint and really mess up the guitar. So the placement of that is really important on some guitars. So again, you actually have to drill into the guitar it's like basically like a screw that goes in there. So I strongly recommend having a qualified professional do that for you. I wouldn't recommend trying to install that yourself, but that's just me. So basically, the other end of the strap hooks around and hooks onto that point. And then what I can do is just go like this. And again, I can adjust the size. Most straps you can adjust the size back here as well. But basically what I'm trying to do is get it as similar to my sitting position as possible. You can experiment. Some guys and gals wear it a little higher. Some guys and gals wear it a little bit lower. That's just up to you. But what I would recommend is get it to as close to your natural sitting position as possible, because that's normally how you practice. Another thing with the strap is it is good practice to practice standing up. If you only practice sitting down without a strap, and then you go and try and play in a live jam or performance situation, you have to stand up for the first time, it can throw you off a little bit. So it is good practice to practice standing up occasionally. So that's how I attach my strap. I use this strap button under here, and that's kind of what I recommend. The other way to do it, if you don't have that button right there, there's two ways really. You can tie it under the headstock up here. So basically you would take this end and take like a little shoelace or a string and tie it through there, loop it under either here or right here, and then basically just tie a knot, and that'll just hold this with a little string that goes under your strings, and then basically holds it up here. The one benefit to that is it helps you hold the headstock a little bit higher. The downside to that, and why I don't really like it, is then when you're moving your hand around, you've got this strap basically kind of in your way, which I personally don't like as much. When it's down here, you're basically out of the way. The other benefit to this is it holds the neck a little bit, where having it up here, it works, but it just, I don't know, it's a little cruder, I guess I would say. I recommend the strap button option if you can find someone to install one for you. But if you don't have one, you can definitely do that. Just tie a string through this part of the strap, loop it under there, and then just tie it, and then you'll have a strap. The other thing I do, just general stuff, is I take the strap off when I put it in the case personally. Kind of obviously you don't have to do that, but I roll mine up and just keep it in the center console of my case when I'm not using it. So that's just the basics to attaching a strap. I'd recommend getting one that's very adjustable, so you can get the exact right size. There's nothing worse than a strap that's way too big or way too tight. That's just, make it it's playing the guitar is hard enough. Don't make it any harder on yourself by getting a strap that doesn't fit. All right, hopefully that helps you out. All right, good luck.